So, Lisa, tell me a little bit about Hayden's health before she started getting adjusted.
Before you started getting adjusted, we were having lots of coughing at night, weren't we? And ear infections.
How many rounds of ear infections did she have?
Well, they claim it was one ear infection, but it lasted from the day after Thanksgiving until the beginning. Hang on 1 second. Until the first week of the new year?
Uh-huh.
Hang on.
So that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a big
and
one.
we went through 3 different antibiotics.
Oh.
So we brought her in here to get adjusted.
Great. So 3 weeks now she's been getting adjusted, and tell me about her last pediatrician's visit in the office.
Her last pediatrician's visit in the office, we went in to have the ears checked just to make sure that we didn't have to have any more antibiotics. And they were completely clear. There was no fluid behind them anymore.
Great.
There was no pussy liquid. They were not infected anymore.
Lovely.
And in all honesty, the pediatrician seemed kind of surprised that there was no liquid behind them anymore. She kind of pulled the thing out of her ear from the first one, and she goes, they're perfect.
Yeah.
I've noticed since she's been getting adjusted, her energy level, I mean, she was energetic before.
Yeah.
And now, though, like, especially the nights after she gets adjusted, she is just, she's even more energetic. I didn't think it was possible.
Right, yeah.
And we haven't had the runny nose.
Fantastic.
And we haven't had that, like, rattle in her chest. And she still coughs occasionally at night, but it's not, like, long periods. It's like if you or I were just clearing our throat. Oh, yeah, I definitely think so. And I've also noticed, like, with her walking and stuff, too. Because, I mean, she's big for her age. She's 2 and she's in 3 and 4 T clothes. So she's a little more wobbly. And, like, at home and stuff, she's not, she seems more stable.
Right on. Great. I remember when we first started talking to John about it, he was a little on the fence about bringing her in. Do you remember why? What was maybe the concern he might have had? Do you remember? Or maybe you guys had?
Well, I think his biggest, he's always been skeptical.
Yeah, sure.
He's not one to just jump into trying something. And I think, especially with her being the only child, and he doesn't know that many people who have done it, I think he just wanted to make sure that it was going to be safe.
Right.
Was the biggest thing. And we just came to the agreement that it can't do any harm.
Right, exactly, yeah. Especially after seeing it. How does he feel now after seeing it?
His opinion has changed.
That's great. Glad to hear that.
His opinion has definitely changed. Because he noticed too. I mean, after the very first adjustment, we went home that night, and when she finally went to bed, I just said, you don't have to admit it or not, but she's a lot more energetic. And he's like, yeah.
That's great. Thanks so much for sharing. I appreciate it.